guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today's a Saturday. Happy Saturday. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. So this is not a makeup related video, as you can tell from the title of the video. You guys, I've been wanting to for a while, and I'm finally starting to do this, but I've been wanting to for a while to post random videos on Saturdays, videos that I personally really love to watch and would love to share. Sometimes they're makeup related, sometimes they're not. Sometimes they're just kind of fun videos like today's video. I asked you guys on Instagram and I asked you guys on YouTube as well if you guys wanted to see like some fish related videos. You guys know I've been kind of obsessing over bettas right now and fish in general, and I wanted you guys to get to know me a little bit more in all aspects of kind of my life, and so other than just makeup, so we can kind of build a relationship. And so every now and then, some Saturdays, I'm gonna have random videos up. I hope you guys really like it. Give me a like if you like that idea. If you are here for the makeup, I upload Monday, Wednesday makeup related videos, so make sure that you come back then. This is just kind of like an extra fun video, you guys, so I hope you guys enjoy it. So today I'm gonna share with you guys how we set up my kids' Betta tank. It is so easy and it turned out really nice, and it's something that looks nice in our kitchen because it's in our main room, but still it's fun for the kids and they really enjoy it. I'll link everything I can down below in the description box because you guys know I like to shop online, so I will link things down below. If you guys want to see a video of me setting up this fish tank, if my fish is not in there yet, this fish tank and the other one that I have in my living room, I'm going to have 3 bettas, you guys. I know, and I'm wearing a cat hat. So appropriate. Fish and cats. Love it. Love it right now. So you guys already met my 2 dogs. So I have 2 dogs, 3 bettas, 4 boys, and a husband. I always have to mention him because he adds on to everything, and it's just fun. And so if you want to see the video where I set up this one or where I talk more about fish or anything like that, comment below and let me know. And don't forget to give this video a like. If you are new, hi, welcome. Make sure to subscribe, make sure to hit that notification bell so you're notified of all my future videos. And let's get started. So a little backstory, we got my son's Betta. That's how we kind of started this fish journey. He actually got it for his birthday. He got it from his birthday. One of our really close friends really wanted to give him something, and they kind of were debating between like a guinea pig, a hamster, and I'm like, those things are stinky. Don't give us any pets, because they were determined to give him a pet for his 6th birthday. Don't give us any pets that are stinky or that are very hard to maintain. So they got an idea. They told me at first a goldfish, but they got an idea, I guess, to get a Betta, and that's Mr. Blue, and that's what my son named him, Mr. Blue. So genius. He is a Male Blue Crowntail Betta, and he was from like Petco, PetSmart for like $8. So they're very inexpensive, the fish itself. And I think if you're thinking of getting like your kid that for their birthday or anything like that, if you do your research, they can be very easy to maintain, and if you get everything that it needs. And I think it cost us about $100 in total to have this 5-gallon fish tank that looks gorgeous with those decorations. I'm not gonna lie, the decorations themselves were like $20 for a kit of 5, and then we saved 2 of them so we can switch them out every now and then and make it look different. But they of course wanted the Nemo theme, which is a little pricier. If you get them like by themselves, they're like $5 a piece, but we got like a whole kit for like $21 or something like that. And but the whole thing itself, like the rocks, the everything that it needed was about $100. So it's very inexpensive pet if you're kind of comparing them to dogs that you have to continue to maintain, and you need to be very social with, and you need to make sure that they're trained. Like, this is an easier pet for kids, and I really love it as long as you know what you're doing and you've done your research. So anyways, so let's go on to setting up the fish tank. It was very easy, and it was something that the kids could participate, so you see their little hands kind of doing stuff. So the first things first is the size of the tank. We bought him a 5-gallon tank. This one comes with a filter, which is so wonderful. It was only $35 for the filter for the boom, that's done. Okay, anyways, this, I gotta tell you this story another time. Remind me the bully story another time that has happened. Okay, anyways, so first things first is to get a tank. When we got him for her, Hiram's birthday, we got him in a fish bowl, and it's a 1-gallon fish bowl, and I didn't know anything about fish, so I kind of had him in there, and I didn't have a heater for it at all. And I know this is gonna sound like there's a lot of things, but you guys, it came out to be like $100. The heater itself was like $6. So cheap. So especially when you're looking at dogs that are like $300, $400, $1,000, and then every month you have to give it, like, get $30 food. It's like, this is very, very, very cheap. So 5 gallons. So I'm gonna tell you my knowledge. 1 gallon, not good, you guys. It was okay that I got the fish bowl. It's really, really nice, and I'm keeping it for any time he gets sick. Like, I can take him out, and like, if he does get sick, I can put medicine in that fish bowl. But 3 gallons and up, okay? 3 gallons and 5 gallons, I think, are great tanks for your Betta, and you can really display it and make it look really nice. So these here are 3 gallons, and his is 5 gallons. His has the biggest tank, and it looks really cool and really neat, and it doesn't take up a ton of space, you guys. It looks really nice in the kitchen. And so anyway, so for the first thing is get your tank, and this one had a filter, had LED lights, and it's just perfect. So we rinsed out the tank, and we kind of put that on and set that up. That's the first thing that we kind of did. We didn't really mess with the filter or anything like that. We just kind of set it up. And then we went through and we got the substrate or the rocks that you want to put underneath, and they have to make sure that it is aquarium safe and that it's for fish, because it can be toxic if you just grab random rocks or anything like that. So just go to Petco. You can find a bag for $5.99. I put a bag in there, a half of that bag, $5.99 bag, a 5-pound bag, and we mixed some gems in there. So first thing you want to do before you put anything in your tank is to rinse it off with regular tap water. Just try to rinse it off. So that's what I did. We rinsed off all the rocks, and we made sure any dirt or anything like that was out of the rocks. We rinsed out the gems we were going to put in there. We rinsed out the plants. I think it's really nice when you have plants and things and caves and things for your fish to hide in. And like I said, I know it sounds like a lot, but I already told you how much it all cost. So another important thing besides the rocks, which it's whatever style you want. If you want it colorful, if you want it more like this, where it's more like a classic, whatever kind of rocks you want, just wash them. And then when you go to plants, you definitely want to have silk plants, because Bettas have these big fins and big tails that are really soft and fluffy, and if you get something that's not a silk plant, it can cut up their fins, and then you have a sick fish, a fish that gets sick, a fish that doesn't look pleasing to the eye, that isn't happy, it's not swimming around, it's not displaying, and then it could die. So you definitely don't want to go through all of this and then have it die because you have really rough plants. So it's something to remember with anything you put in there. You want to make sure they're not sharp, and if it is, you can always sand it and then wash it. You can always do something like that. So putting silk plants in there, and I have silk plants in all of them. I made sure to wash the plants, and then you can get your little ornaments to put in there, and they really wanted Nemo themed ornaments, which I think turned out actually really cute. I thought it was going to be really little kiddish, but it actually ended up looking really, really cute. And we made sure to rinse all of that, and you don't want to use soap. Do not use soap. Just rinse it off with plain water, and then you can go ahead and rinse everything out. We also got him a Betta leaf, so that he can sleep on it, and he hasn't discovered that yet, but Bettas do love to like lay on things, so like laying on a little leaf. So I definitely rinsed that out as well. And we also got him a alligator cave. So they all need some sort of cave, and Hiram really wanted a caiman skull. I think it's a crocodile skull, but you know, it can be a caiman skull. It could be. So we got him that, and we made sure to rinse that out really, really well. I made sure that it was big enough that the fish can fit in there without rubbing against its teeth, and it was. And Now we have everything rinsed out, we can then go ahead and stick stuff into the tank, and you can do it however you want. So the first thing that goes in is the substrate, the rocks. You put those in. I put the gems in. We put the leaves in. We put rocks on top of the bottom of the leaf of the plants so they wouldn't float. We kind of fixed it so it looked nice. We put in the ornaments. We put in the little cave in there. We put in the leaf in there, and it was all completely ready for us to fill up. So another thing you're gonna need, guys, for bettas are heaters. You need a heater that can go up to 78 degrees to 80. That's like the perfect spot. The heater that we got was from Amazon. It was only $6, something like that. I link it below. It's very affordable and it does it all for you. You don't have to set a degree. It gets pretty much in the middle of that, and it works really, really well, especially for my 5-gallon tank. So I'll link that below. So important to have a heater. If you don't, your fish will get sick. Your fish will get sick because they have to live in warmer water because they're freshwater fish. Bettas are freshwater fish. So that's kind of the mistake that we did with the 1 gallon. We didn't have a heater in there for a while and he got sick. So when he got sick, we had to give him some medicine, and we didn't realize it could have been because the water was just too cold in there. And he wouldn't swim around. So trust me, you want them to be active, swim around, display beautifully, and be healthy. You want a heater in there, and they're very inexpensive, so there's no reason you shouldn't have it. Then I kind of set up the filter. The filters already came with it. The light already came with it. I plug it in, and then we go ahead and start to fill the water. And what I did is I just grabbed gallon tanks. You can grab, I just grabbed gallon milk jugs, rinsed them out and filled them with tap water. You can also get water jugs for $1 at the Dollar Tree, like gallon ones, and you can just add your conditioner in there. Bettas need to have, they can't have just plain tap water. So if you have tap water, you can buy a little conditioner that you put like 10 drops in per gallon, and it lasts you a long time. It's pretty inexpensive, and then you can just use your tap water. And that's kind of what we do. And again, we'll link it all down below. So what I did is I put the conditioner into the gallon, and then I start to fill up the tank, and I make sure to, after I fill it up, as carefully as possible so things don't float up, I go ahead and I fix the ornaments and all that kind of stuff. And then I turn on the heater and we let the water heat up. The last thing you need, guys, and it's so important, that way you can make sure your heater's actually working, is a thermometer. These thermometers are so cheap, like $2, $3. They actually will stick onto your tank, so you can check them every couple of days and make sure that it's still up to where it's supposed to be for the bettas. And you can hide them as well. I've hid mine, and it looks really nice, and you don't notice it, and it just looks really beautiful. And whenever the temperature gets up to where it's supposed to be, between 78 and 80, that's the sweet spot. You can stick your betta in there into your tank, and you got an awesome tank. You got an awesome betta. You have, you can go get betta food, and it lasts you a long time. But that's more for like another video for caring for bettas. If you guys want me to do a video about how to care for a betta, like an easy guide, comment below and let me know. But it's really easy to set up your tank, and it's very, very affordable. So I try to show you guys as much as I possibly could, and it's just been really fun. And the cool thing about these fish is that they can do tricks. You can teach them to jump, and because they do jump, and they start to recognize you. Whenever time you come to the tank, they actually swim to you, which is really cool. For my betta downstairs, Soul, I'll tap on his glass, or I'll put my finger there, and he'll come to my finger. He'll come to me, and it's so cool. They're so smart. They recognize you, and it's just fun, a fun animal, especially for little tiny kids. It's really fun for them as well. So that's kind of how we set up his tank downstairs, my kids' betta tank. Another thing you need to know is betta can't be in a tank. They have to be in the tank by themselves, especially the males. You cannot put them in with other fish because they're fighting fish. They're called the Siamese fighting fish, or bettas. And I know people say betas, it's betta, but we can call it betta, whatever you want to call it. But they will fight, so you definitely can only have him. But you can get pretty cool colors, and they're really nice. And when you come up to the tank, they'll swim to you, so they're really cute to display. And they're very easy to clean and maintain and take care of as well. So that's how we set up a fish tank. That's how we set up our kids' fish tank. You guys, if you want to see more videos about this, comment below and let me know. Especially like this one, we're gonna have a really cool one in there. And like the one downstairs, we have Soul. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen them both already, because I do like to post on there on Instagram stories. I'm like an Instagram story fiend and I love it. But yeah, you guys, I guess that is it. That's it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have a wonderful Saturday, and I'll see you guys back on Monday for another makeup related video. Bye.